Hello everybody, it's Paddles Prime here, and hopefully I'll be back doing daily uploads. I feel a lot better now. If you didn't watch the Skull interview, I haven't been very well for the past few weeks. I've been just not well. I'm not going to say exactly what happened, but yeah. And today I'm reviewing the Transformers AUTHENTIS Megatron, and I believe I could be one of the first people on the internet to actually review this figure. I know there's been one of Starscream, and I believe one of Optimus, but I'm not sure about Megatron. Yeah, so let's get right into it. I'll bring it up a bit closer so we can see a detail. He has painted shin pads right there, painted black. He's got red painted on his crotch. He's got red there and there. He's got a purple Decepticon logo. He's got painted black treads. And he's got painted red eyes and a painted silver face. And talking of face, he's actually got a pretty neat face sculpt. It looks very Megatron-y. Hold on, I'll try and put a bit more light on so we can see it a bit better. No, it's not really showing up too good, but he does look like Megatron. Yeah, it's not working, that sucks. So yeah, that's what he looks like from the front in robot mode, and this is what he looks like on the back. He's flat and he's got giant hollow spaces in his legs because of how he transforms. There's also these little holes in the back of his arms that are 3mm compatible. That's a secret tool that will help us later. He's got a screw there. He's got he's got a bunch of mechanical detailing. From this side, he looks like that. From this side, he looks like that with his fusion cannon, which is actually just a small gun. I'll take this off. So kind of like the, I believe, Thrilling 31, where he came with Chop Chop. He had a not quite gun. It was also Legend scaled, and he turned into a tank. This one here is about Legend scaled, and he turns into a tank. That's what the gun looks like from upside down, from that way up. It's got a flight stand port in it. I don't know why that's there. So that's what he looks like from this side without the gun equipped. And let's get into articulation. He's got ankle tilts on both feet, but only outwards because of how he transforms. He's got ball joint at the knees, ball joint at the waist. I mean, no, it's not a waist, is it? I don't know what that is. No waist swivel. Shoulders on a ball joint so it can go in and out, but not too far in and not too far out. He has a swivel here, which is very stiff on this arm, and pretty normal on this arm. That's probably just my copy. And his head is of course on a ball joint because of this way it's moulded. It can't really look around too much. Oh dear. Now just one more thing while we're on the topic of ball joints. Mine came with a dirty... Hold on, is it ever going to focus? Will the camera ever focus? Yeah, a dirty elbow ball joint. I don't know why. It just did. So that's the thing you might want to look out for. Make sure you have clean joints. That could be why it's so stiff, actually. So now let's get into transformation. To transform him, all you need to do is get him down like this. Put your feet out. Then you're going to want to flip him over. Lift his arms up. But then twist them out this way for now. Then you're going to want to get these parts here, these legs, and fold them over like that, and aim this little tab here into that hole there. So it's like that. Then, after tabbing them in, you're going to want to maybe do this first. You're going to want to look underneath and make sure that tiny little tabs on his wheels go up in here, just like that, and then you can tab this in a bit easier. And then you're going to want to get his arms, swing them back around, try and clear that without knocking it out. I failed there, obviously. Oh, just popped off a ball joint. Hold on, I'll put it back on. That's the good thing about these figures, they're all on ball joints, so if you pull anything off accidentally, it's really easy to put back on. I'll be doing a review of Optimus Prime as well. He's not as bad as he looks in the stock photos. And he's cheap custom fodder as well. I mean, you could easily make, what, like Nemesis or whatever. Now, then you're going to want to get his arms, and there's tiny little grooves, little bumps there. You're going to want to lift this piece up here and put them over that. So do that, and congratulations, he's a tank! Just kidding, you've actually got to put the fusion cannon gun in those little holes I talked about earlier with this stable meme from like 6 months ago. Stick them in, stick it in like that, just push it in. I can only show it on camera because the way I've got the camera means I have to cram my arms around. Just push it in like that. There you go. And now in this mode he has a rotating barrel, can go up and down, so it's not really rotating as it is. And you can see that on the bottom of his foot he had a Decepticon symbol, a painted one. So that's pretty neat. He somehow manages to get more detailed painter applications than some full-sized Voyagers. You know, the ones that cost like $50, whereas these guys cost 10. I'm talking about Australian prices. And hold on, I'll just go and grab a deluxe class figure and a Legends class figure. I should have had these prepared. I was planning to do this. Here's how tall he is. So there is Brawn from Titan's Return and Hardhead from Titan's Return. I've used Hardhead before for scale references, I know, but yeah, I don't think I've used Brawn. So there they are. I'm just going to quickly transform him back into a robot. It takes like 3 seconds when you're not explaining the steps. Okay, 3 seconds is a slight exaggeration. It takes about 5, maybe 6. Okay, it's still an exaggeration. It takes about 10 seconds. I'm not even joking at this point. Here he is. So he is slightly larger than a Legends scaled figure, but still shorter than a deluxe. So that's pretty interesting. If you want to see how big he is compared to a 3¾ inch action figure, hold on, just let me rotate the camera a little bit. I said rotate the camera a little bit. Oh man. Jeez, I hope this doesn't end up on like the front page of Cybertron or something. It's whatever. The camera keeps flopping and all kinds of stuff's going on. If you want to see how big he is with a 3¾ inch action figure, there you go. So he's about 5 inches tall. Which makes sense because Deluxe is about 5½ inches tall, so that's pretty neat, isn't it? Yeah, so that's really all I can say about this figure. I can highly recommend him if you can find him. He's a great, great Megatron. I know there'll be some people that say, "Eh, it's rubbish because he just turned into a gun." I'm pretty sure you could figure out a gun mode if you tried. And I know there's people to say it's rubbish because he doesn't have a whole lot of articulation. He's actually probably the most articulated. And there'll probably be people saying, "Oh, he's rubbish because he's from a line aimed at kids." Yeah, you're just being jerks now, shut up. So he is a pretty cool figure. I'll be doing a review of Optimus, who I don't think is as nice as Megatron, but he's still an okay figure, and hopefully I'll be doing a review of Starscream in the future, but I will not be doing one of Bumblebee, because Bumblebee is rubbish. This is Paddles Prime, signing out.